for this day for a long time. Opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. And a look now at the Detroit Pistons' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets.
And looking at the Boston matchup, that will be their fourth outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Ivy and Thompson are the 2 and the 3. Harris and Duren together in the middle. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. And for the Rockets, Jabari Smith out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Thompson, then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Adams in at the center position. The start of a fresh season, but we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
Just too much to handle. Durant not fazed by the bump.
Harris on the wing. Back to Cunningham. With the floater. It's rebounded by Şengün. Pass to Adams. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Now here's Harris. Duren with a screen on Şengün. Harris misses. Smith against Thompson. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Hey, look, sometimes you just got to let the big man work. Şengün doing it in style.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Deflects the pass. Baseline jumper. The rebound by Detroit. Harris outside. And Harris throws it down.
That body control, baby. Harris smashing through it.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to Adams. Back to Thompson. Here's Cunningham. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Man, that right there gives you a sense of just how quick Cunningham really is.
On the wing, Durant. Ivy defends. And that one's good by Durant.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Ivy outside. They set a pick from deep. He can't get it to go.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Smith passes to Adams. Out to Thompson. Let's go with a 3. Doesn't go for him.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Pass to Cunningham. Harris down low. Durant's there. Harris right side. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Good job by Harris, forcing the contact right there, making the D send him to the line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And another thing, they found the open man, really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
The free throw drops for Harris.
A good percentage from here. Harris over 80% for his career.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Right wing. Houston working the ball around. Thompson passes to Adams. And here's Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Off target from outside.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
You look at the Houston Rockets, already one of the most physically imposing teams in the league last season, and they got even bigger, signing Clint Capella, of course, the trade for Kevin Durant, and bringing back Steven Adams. They're a team that nobody looks forward to facing, guys.
Leveraging that tall timber. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. And Houston has possession after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Şengün. Smith outside. Houston needs to get off a shot. Durant for 3. Duran with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. To the paint. Here's Harris. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Şengün.
Just a savvy pump fake move by Harris. He knows it'll get him some contact on the shot.
Harris at the line for 2.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
A swing man that scores on all 3 levels. Harris is about as consistent as it gets.
And Harris drops them both. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Pass to Şengün. Cunningham brings a double. Clock at 6. Thompson scanning the floor. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Harris on the wing. Back to Cunningham. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on him in Thompson.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
For the Pistons, Cade Cunningham, 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Both free throws good from Cunningham.
You've got to admire the all-around capability of Cunningham. Can impact a game in so many ways.
Adams with a screen on Ivy. Durant, pass to Adams. In transition, here they come. Thompson with it, guarded by Smith. And here's Cunningham outside. Duran, great positioning on the putback.
You have to put a body on Duran. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan. Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Here's Cunningham. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Ivy outside. Pass to Harris. Thompson with a screen to the inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Durant against Ivy. Puts it up from 17, and another basket for Houston.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Down low. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
Rockets trail by 4. Thompson outside. Durant with a screen on Cunningham. Thompson against Cunningham. And he gets it to go.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Pass to Harris. Şengün with a steal. And here comes the break. And there's Thompson on the assist by Şengün. And that'll tie this game up.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Talking about Alperen Şengün for a moment. What are some things that stand out about him to you, RJ?
I would say his passing for sure. He's very Jokic-esque with some of the dimes that he drops. And we've seen him accept a bigger role on the scoring side also.
Detroit shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting for Detroit. Ivy, 2 shots.
Free throw good. Ivy.
And how can you not be excited about Ivy's potential? You can tell he wants to keep getting better.
And Houston will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Adams. Finney Smith comes in for Şengün. Eason's checked in for Smith. And Okogie is subbed in for Durant. He does not get the second one.
You like having Ivy in the game, a combo guard who can score it himself.
Here's Thompson. Here's Eason. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Thompson against Cunningham. Harris on the wing. Finney Smith pulls it in. Houston in the lead. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Eason. Here's Finney Smith. Pass to Okogie. 6 to shoot. Inside. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Love the control there from Thompson. I mean, showing poise on the pick and roll.
It's stolen. To the middle. In transition. Here they come.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Pistons trail by 6. Now here's Cunningham. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, unable to change momentum here.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Finney Smith's shot is off.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Duren with a screen on Thompson. Thompson passes to Duren. That one goes in. Duren's got 8 points.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
And there's the lob. And it's Capella with the jam.
A threat to hammer home the alley-oop. Capella, his timing on these plays is tremendous.
Puts it up from 12. And that one's good. Cunningham. He's got 6.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here's Capella. Goes back up. And he lays it in. Capella's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Alfred Şengün checked in for the Rockets. Holiday comes in for Amen Thompson. For the Pistons. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Stewart. Here's LeVert. Detroit moving the ball around. Sasser left side. Here's Klintman. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Here's Şengün. Stewart defends. Şengün against Stewart. Şengün in the post. Shoots over Stewart. Şengün, no good. Pistons trail by 4. Pass to Robinson. Eason with a steal. With the crossover. 43 seconds left in the first quarter here. Clock at 6. Here's Okogie, and he dunks it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
2 points. That one goes.
This is all you can do if you're the defense. LeVert is excellent at gutting his way through physical coverage.
17 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Şengün. Yep, count it.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And here's LeVert. The 3. No good on the buzzer beater. Amen Thompson. He is feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for Houston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. Holland out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then there's Marcus Sasser. And it's LeVert in at the 2 spot. Eason can't get it to go.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Holland. Pass to LeVert. To the paint. And Holland, the bucket on the assist from LeVert.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Houston leading by 4. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you, BA.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's LeVert. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Sasser. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Stewart. Fires for 3. Eason pulls it in. Here's Shepherd. Outside Finney-Smith. Now here's Eason. Sasser defending. Eason can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 6. Pass to Sasser. A deep 3. It's rebounded by Houston. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. That one falls. And the Rockets lead by 8.
And Shepherd is a guy who plays below the rim, but he's got excellent touch inside.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Houston making a change here. Davison's checked in. Detroit also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. Ivy comes in for LeVert. And Cunningham subbed in for Sasser. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Ivy outside. Well, when you think about how the game has evolved in recent years, RJ, the role of the big man might have changed the most.
Who knew threes and assists would become a key stat for 7-footers? But I will say size helps. You cannot teach tall.
Pass to Şengün. Rejected. Here's Cunningham. Oh, what a move by Cunningham inside.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Şengün in the post. Stewart defends. Şengün, no good. Pistons trail by 4. Up top, Stewart, defended by Şengün. Cunningham looking it over. Back to Stewart. Şengün with a steal. Out to the right wing. Here's Davison. Back to Şengün. Shoots over Stewart. That one a little long.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Cunningham with the ball. Give him 8 points now. Ivy outside. 5 on the clock. Over Eason. Ivy's shot is off. Houston leading by 4. Right side, Finney-Smith. Soft touch off the glass. Finney-Smith's got his first basket.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Inside, Eason with a steal. To the inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's an 8-point Rocket lead.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Cunningham outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Pass to Şengün. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Adams checked in for Finney-Smith. Smith comes in for Eason. Durant, he's checked in for Okogie. And it's Thompson in for Davison. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. The first one falls.
Lots of promise in Şengün's game. Certainly has the frame to be special.
And so he hits both.
Şengün's fun to watch on the block. Drop steps, spin moves, up and unders. This man will put on a clinic down low.
Now Ivy. Shoots from 12. There's Cunningham with a 3. Nice work beyond the arc by Cunningham.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Ivy outside. Back to Cunningham. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. On the wing, Durant. Back to Adams. Shoots over Duren. And it's Adams missing. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They trail by 9. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Outside Durant. Pass to Adams. Inside, Thompson with a steal. And now the Pistons in transition. Robinson finds Ivy. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Houston leading by 6. A step-back shot. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Thompson against Cunningham. Ivy outside. Thompson outside. To the inside. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Thompson outside. Back to Durant. Over Ivy. Durant, no good. Pistons trail by 6. Out to Thompson. Pass to Cunningham. It's hauled in by Houston.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And here's Smith. Adams, the pass to Smith. Thompson outside. Back to Smith. Houston working the ball around. Thompson outside. From deep three-point range. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last. And since we have a moment, here are last year's most efficient scorers around the league. Jalen Duren is second.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Eason's checked in for Şengün. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Tobias Harris checked in for Robinson. Here's Eason. Pass to Durant. Shot clock at 5. Here's the teardrop. Oh, Durant buries it through contact.
There's that cleverness of Durant, knowing when to go with the little floater.
To the middle. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Left side, Durant. Durant draws the double. And here's Thompson for 3. Thompson pulls it in. Pistons trail by 6. Cunningham outside. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Now here's Eason. Pass to Thompson. To the paint. Here's Durant. Easy money for KD inside.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Harris on the wing. It's hauled in by Houston. Outside Durant. 1:06 left to play in the second quarter. They double team Durant. Here's Eason. No good on the triple. Pistons trail by 6. Thompson outside. Back to Harris. Cunningham outside. Just 5 on the clock. Whoa, Cunningham digging deep.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Oh, got a piece of it. Duren with a steal. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Cunningham against Durant. Now here's Cunningham. He's guarded closely. Pass to Ivy. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Smith. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we end the first half. The Rockets on top, up by 4, and we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Runs, please. They're measuring up the shot. Oh, so soft. Let's hear it for the participants.
Glad you could join us. The story tonight for the Houston Rockets through 2 quarters, a tightly contested matchup.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. All right, and now let's talk about that first half in the paint where 2 centers are really battling it out.
Well, this is what I like to see. None of this is mamby-pamby little man play. I want to see the big guys battle it out.
Same here, big fella. Enough small ball. Let's move some furniture, and let's have you stop saying namby-pamby. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Jalen Duren with a strong contribution so far on this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Pistons trail by 4. We've got Steven Adams, Thompson out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Alperen Şengün, and it's Smith in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's Harris. Just 4 to shoot. Good D by Şengün. The Rockets lead by 4. Pass to Durant. Smith outside. Back to Durant. Houston working the ball around. Here's Adams. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Cunningham against Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Şengün a screen on Cunningham. Pass to Şengün. The 3 ball. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
The ever-evolving game of Şengün adding the three-point stroke. That makes him so much tougher to guard.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Back to you guys.
He is on the rise. Thank you, Allie.
There's so many times tonight it's been Steven Adams, the man from New Zealand, looming large.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
The Pistons, Cunningham, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Cunningham. And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. To the inside, Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. And out of bounds, Detroit will have it.
Pistons ball.
Pistons trail by 5. Pass to Harris. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Five to shoot, and he lobs it up to the rim, and the dunk by Duren.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
Now Durant. Durant draws the double. Şengün, no good.
When you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Harris. Duren with a screen on Şengün. Inside. And Duren with the basket on the assist by Harris. Harris has got his 4th assist in this one. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Down low. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Pistons trail by 3. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Man, we've seen Steven Adams really make an impact on this game.
We all know the message from their coach. Figure out a way to stop the hot hand.
Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. The 4th spot held by Cade Cunningham.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Over Thompson, and another basket for Houston.
Yeah, pretty slick move by Smith. You gotta have a strong handle to go up against NBA defenders.
Ivy passes to Duren. Cunningham against Thompson. Cunningham outside. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets lead by 5. Smith outside. Up top, Şengün. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Ivy. And here's Harris, guarded by Durant. Harris against Durant. Back to Ivy. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And here's Cunningham outside. It's hauled in by Houston. They've led by as much as 10. Durant, pass to Şengün. Now here's Duren. He's got 18. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Pass to Durant. Thompson outside. Can't hit that one. Ivy with the defensive effort. Pistons trail by 5. Pass to Duren. Now here's Cunningham. Duren with a screen on Durant. Cunningham against Durant. To end the cold spell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness from Cunningham, just searching for the foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Houston?
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
That free throw good from Cunningham. Both free throws good from Cunningham.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
All right, let's show some love, everybody.
The Rockets lead by 3. And here's Durant. He's got 10. Tries the spin move. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Cunningham on the wing. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Duren.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Durant. He's got 12 to the middle. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
Pistons trail by 5. Harris outside. Pass to Duren. Adams comes with a double. Back to Harris. And here's Cunningham outside. Smith with the rebound.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And here's Thompson for 3. Rebound Detroit. Here's Harris. 6 points for him. Cunningham passes to Duren. Tries again. No good. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. The Rockets lead by 5. It's Şengün, high post. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Now that's how you force the issue with the defense. Şengün really powered his way through that foul.
This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Catching up on the changes for Houston. Finney Smith comes in for Adams. And Tari Eason subbed in for Smith. Karis LeVert's checked in for Detroit.
1 shot.
That free throw good from Şengün. Here's Ivy. Thompson in the post. He's against Eason.
Yeah, what a feed from Ivy. These are the type of passes you love seeing from him.
For Houston, they've gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the 3rd quarter. Outside Durant. Pass to Şengün. Shoots over Duren. Houston with another miss. Pistons trail by 6. Now Ivy, defended by Thompson. Step back and fire. Finney Smith pulls it in. Finney Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Scoring really comes naturally for Şengün. He's been taking care of business tonight.
How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen.
Now here's Şengün. 16 points for him. Pass to Thompson. 4 on the clock. From deep 3-point land. The rebound by Detroit. Duren's got 9 rebounds now. Harris down low. He's marked by Finney Smith. Harris misses.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
It's Eason with the jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Okogie comes in for Durant. And Holiday subbed in for Thompson. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. Robinson comes in for Thompson. And Sasser subbed in for Ivy. Pistons trail by 8. Sasser with the ball. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Stewart. Here's Harris. Here's Robinson, defended by Eason. Here's Sasser. Holiday grabs the miss. Houston leading by 8. Capella, the pass to Okogie. Now Holiday. Now here's Capella. Count it. And now it's a 10-point Rocket lead.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Harris on the wing. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. Detroit, second.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor. Always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
And some changes here for Detroit. Reed comes in for Tobias Harris, and Cade Cunningham subbed in for Sasser. Cunningham against Holiday. Finney Smith a screen. This one for three. It's hauled in by Robinson. Pistons trail by 10. To the inside, Stewart. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he knocks down the first one. Shepard, he's checked in for Houston. Klintman's checked in for the Pistons. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Houston leading by 9. Here's Okogie, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Okogie's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Detroit has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. LeVert outside from 12 feet, and he can't get that one. And here's Capella. He'll bring it up for Houston. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Here's Okogie. The rebound by Detroit. 32 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Cunningham. The Rockets pull it in. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Shepard. 12 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. 4 on the clock. 14 feet away. Not going to go that time. And so it's Houston. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Setting the floor for the Pistons. Isaiah Stewart out there with Holland. Then it's Karis LeVert, then it's Duncan Robinson, and it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. Here's Şengün. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
And Şengün is piling up the points, looking totally confident and in control.
Pass to Stewart. And here's Cunningham. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's LeVert. Eason pulls it in.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Harris outside. Pass to Şengün. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Cunningham on the wing. Outside Robinson. Stewart, screen on Eason. Shoots. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And again, no good by Detroit.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Here's Okogie. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now Şengün. Back to Eason. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Durant's checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Duran's checked in. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Down low. Durant draws the double. Pass to Şengün. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. Houston with another miss. Pistons trail by 17. Cunningham passes to Duran. Stewart outside, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Houston leading by 17. And here's Durant. Outside Finney-Smith. Şengün, a screen on Stewart. Here's Finney-Smith. The Rockets with another miss. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. And stolen by Durant. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. And he lays it in on the break. And the Rockets lead by 19.
The versatility of KD, equally lethal in transition and the half court.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Cunningham outside. LeVert goes against Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Robinson. And again, no good by Detroit.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Inside, Şengün. No, stopped him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. That's on Isaiah Stewart. Talking about Dorian Finney-Smith. He plays that 3-and-D role so well, RJ.
Yeah, he's one tough dude. Long, athletic, loves that corner 3. He has all the tools that teams are looking for.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Harris is checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Robinson. And Jaden Ivey subbed in for LeVert. Şengün, no good on the free throw. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Eason, good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Cunningham. Ivy outside. Thompson outside. Harris right side. Puts up a three. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got his fourth rebound in this one.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Okogie. He's watched by Cunningham. Okogie, the pass to Finney-Smith. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Duren. Houston making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Eason. And it's Thompson in for Okogie. Richard, the league taking some steps to prevent flopping. What's the criteria for what crosses the line?
It's called STEM. It's an acronym for secondary, theatrical, exaggerated movements. Yes, that's a real term. It's kind of a limited definition, and it basically says, don't be an idiot.
Yeah, that one's good.
And he's always been a mid-range specialist. Harris has a great sense of when to take those pull-ups.
Outside Finney-Smith. Şengün, a screen on Harris. Here's Finney-Smith. The Rockets with another miss. For Detroit, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Cunningham against Thompson. Cunningham, left side. Drops in the layup for 2. Cunningham's got 19 points.
Yeah, strong player mentally. Cunningham showing the physical strength on that play.
Durant, pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Durant. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Detroit. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds now. Ivy, right side. Down low. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now here's Durant. Over Ivy. And that one comes up a bit short. Pistons trail by 18. To the paint. Here's Harris. And again, it's Detroit.
The mid-range doesn't intimidate Harris at all. He's very confident in his jump shot.
Durant against Ivy. Left side, Durant. And they pick up 2. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And the dunk by Duren.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. The Rockets lead by 16. Thompson passes to Şengün. Şengün, a screen on Ivy. From deep. With the putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about the value of size out of the backcourt, and that sequence by Thompson is a great example.
Cunningham against Thompson. Here's Ivy. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And that one was on a platter. He won't miss those very often.
Smith with a screen on Cunningham. With the step back, Smith outside. Duren against Şengün. Thompson outside. Fires high post. The rebound by Detroit. Here's Thompson. Now Harris. Outside Cunningham. Puts up the tray. Şengün pulls it down.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Durant with it, and it's Ivy picking him up. Here's Şengün. They double him with Harris. Quick two, all net.
And the comfort level that Şengün has around the basket is as high as it gets in this league.
Cunningham against Thompson. Oh, they get a hand on it. Thompson with a steal.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Şengün. Now Smith. Durant surveying the D. He launches. Ooh, the shot misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Harris. Thompson outside. Durant against Cunningham. For three. Oh, it's off.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Rockets.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Steven Adams.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
.32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Reed with it. Clock at 6. Capella pulls it down. Now Holiday. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.